the WSIB and Ontario Compensation Employees Union have announced a tentative agreement has been reached to end the strike, which began in late May. For more on this, I am joined live by OCEU President Harry Goslin. It's good to have you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
So in a strike that's been going on for more than 7 weeks now, how are you feeling about a tentative agreement being reached?
I think it was high time. We had been looking for the WSIB to put their best offer forward. We believe they did that in the early hours of this morning after a marathon session through yesterday and all night. The parties were able to get there. So we're looking forward to meeting with our membership later today, conducting a vote over the remainder of the weekend, and hopefully getting people back to work on Monday.
I know you can't give me specifics in what's in this tentative agreement, but I do know what some of the sticking points were. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was wages, benefits, pensions, health and safety for workers. Were those needs or most of those needs met in this tentative agreement? What can you tell us?
The wages we'll get into with our membership, but we believe we were given the full mandate that was approved by the provincial government. Yes, they were directly involved, even though we're not funded by the provincial government. And on the workload front, I think we've made some meaningful improvements, some meaningful moves for long-term study and improvements, and some immediate relief, which is something we desperately needed for the staff of the WSIB.
You say if this agreement is voted on and approved, workers will return as of Monday, which is pretty soon. When you're thinking about more than 7 weeks of these workers being on strike, I mean, how do you think that's affected people across the province?
The people that work at the WSIB care passionately about the work that they do. They care passionately about the Ontario's injured. Though they felt terrible with the work stoppage and the impact that this has on injured workers. And we know that there's a significant backlog. We really want to get back to it. We really want to help those people. So they're highly motivated.
What do you think was the turning point here? Because I know there's been some back and forth between the WSIB and the union representing workers for obviously weeks. Maybe you can't say, but what changed?
We were well into our 7th week, coming very close to full 2 months out. That's a first strike in the organization's history. It's had some crushing problems for injured workers and employers in Ontario with the delays that have happened. We know that was piling up on the organization, and part of the motivation, we believe, for them to come back to the table and start negotiating with us again earnestly in person as of last Friday morning.
Okay. That is OCEU President Harry Goslin joining us live with some details on this breaking news. Really appreciate your time today. Thanks so much.
Thank you.